Hello. So, it's been a while, huh? About 3 weeks or so. Maybe 4. I don't know. Yeah. Sorry I was gone for a long time. But yeah, I am back. And I am going to be continuing on with my series where I make my own Pokemon fake game concept or whatever it is. Also, at this point I should probably tell you the name I'm going with. The name I'm going with is Pokemon Legends Ultra Eclipse. More on that name later. But yeah. What am I doing for this video? Well, I'm making my own Eevee and Eeveelutions. I said this in the other videos. Go back and watch those. And this video is gonna be that. So yeah. Also, before I get into the actual evolutions and stuff, and you can skip this part if you want. The reason I was gone for so long was because I got a new computer. I went from a potato to a slightly better potato. The process, well, I had a couple of issues, and yeah, the first issue was my old computer didn't show anything on my stuff, so I couldn't use it for a week. Anyway, so when it came time to actually get the computer, my new one, I had trouble with my card. It didn't want to work, but sorted that out. Then had to build it. I took it home, and the same thing happened. So yeah, I had to take it back to not the place that I got all the parts, but to my friend's house. And yeah, they looked at it. Then when I went back to get it, my car broke down and I was trapped in the rain. So that was fun and neat. But yeah, eventually I got it and my computer works. Everything's good, except not because I had troubles with figuring out how to transfer stuff over from my old hard drive. I eventually got that figured out too. But the final problem I was having, if you could believe it, was with Paint Tool side itself. Yeah, basically, I had no more pressure sensitivity on my pen. So, yeah, but I sorted that out and it's fine. And I'm back to making videos. Cool. Alright, with that tangent out of the way, let's get into Eeveelutions, shall we? And starting out, we have the regional variant of Eevee that I made. Yeah, this dude, yeah, he's pretty cool. I wanted to make him as close to the original as possible. The original variant, I did take inspiration from the G-Max Eevee though. I gave this one closed eyes, a color scheme reminiscent of shiny Eevee. I made him floofier, bigger tail, bigger ears, yeah. Not much else to say about this one. There will be more in the evolutions though. The Eeveelutions. Haha. Anyway, yeah, I just tried to make this one look like Eevee. Hopefully I succeeded though. Yeah, that is Eevee. Eevee, the evolution Pokemon. Much like Cantonian Eevee, the unstable DNA they possess allow this Eevee to evolve into different types. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed my rendition of Eevee, the original variant. And yeah, I got a couple of evolutions covered, so I'm not going to spend much time on this one. Yeah, moving on, we have all the Eeveelutions. I'm going to talk about them all at once. So, for these like evolutions, I wanted to kind of bring elements from the original Eeveelutions, you know, Vaporeon through Sylveon, all of them. And tried to make the new Eeveelutions with elements from the old. Some are more obvious than others, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah. On top of that, I also add my own Eeveelution, and that's the last one. Basically, I just use all the unused types, because, yeah, pretty straightforward with that, but hey, you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments. And while you're down there, tell me which one's your favorite. And if you were to play with this, with any one of them on your team, which one would you choose? I'm curious. I'm not sure which one I would choose. It'd probably depend on how my team went. Let's talk about the difficulty though, on trying to make these things. Some were easier than others. Some were a pain in the ass. Some of them I even just completely scrapped what I was doing with the original and just redid it. The ones I'm referring to are the Ghost Eeveelution, the Poison Eeveelution, and the Rock Eeveelution. And one that I struggled on really hard was actually Bug, because, well, there are different types of bugs. Yeah, the moth. Well, I tried to make the bug one, you know, the white moths and all that. That didn't pan out, so I made a wasp. And yeah, it was extremely hard, especially since I was trying to add elements from Leafeon, which is surprisingly hard to do that, but I think it works. Not my favorite, but it works. Probably my favorite is the flying one, because it is my own Eeveelution. It's mostly, it probably has the most unique pose out of the lot. And I don't know, just, it's simple, I like it. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say about these ones. Scaleon, the majestic Pokemon. Scaleon possesses smooth scales that allow it to move through bodies of water at incredible speeds. And yeah, there are a couple ways of doing a dragon type evolution. Specifically with mine, I wanted to incorporate Vaporeon elements, so I had some aquatic stuff. And yeah, just bigger paws, claws. Yeah, also a larger tail and spikes and fins. Champion, the quick strike Pokemon. Champion will never back down from a fight. Anytime they are spotted in the wild, they are sparring. And yeah, fighting Jolteon basically. Not much else really to say about this one. It's just what it is, a fighting type evolution with Jolteon elements. I do like the colors on this one. Spectreon, the wandering spirit Pokemon. Spectreon wander without purpose. People say that Spectreon are able to guide souls to the afterlife. And yeah, this is the one this is one of the ones that I had to completely redo because it just looked off. But I think it looks good now. I really like the spirit fire things, the wispy hair or whatever. I don't know. Oh, I also gave it Wonder Guard because I have no sense of balance. Anyway, Lapion, a lapidary Pokemon. Lapion have the ability to take gemstones and cut and smooth them. These stones are perfect in nature. And yeah. For context, the cutting and smoothing process of gemstones is called lapidary, I think. And that's why it's called Lapion. Also with it being based off of Espeon. Obviously, with Espeon it had the orb on its head. So I just kind of incorporated more of those orbs into its design. Cool. Toxeon, the nuclear Pokemon. Due to the excess amount of radiation when evolving, Toxeon can barely contain its energy inside its body. And yeah, I basically made Toxeon a nuclear reactor. That could go off at any moment. He even has Aftermath as a hidden ability. Also, I tried to make it look poison with elements of nuclear energy flowing with it. Specifically in the eyes and the tail. Which the tail is splitting apart, melting because of all the heat and radiation. Nice. Anyway, Waspionn, a stinger Pokemon. Waspionn are known for being hard to train due to its aggressive actions. However, it can be a very reliable partner. Yeah, here's the bug type evolution. I pulled it back in the end, but man was it hard to come up with this one. Also, I made it kind of broken with speed boost and 130 speed. It's a fast evolution with speed boost. Cool. Anyway, Lanceon, the knighted Pokemon. Lanceon are a very noble Pokemon. They will go out of their way to protect those who can't protect themselves. People and Pokemon alike. And yeah, I made a Knight Glaceon, which, side tangent, I'm not the biggest fan of Glaceon's design. Could be a bit more with its design. I'm not gonna go into it here, but yeah. Could be better. I really like how the colors came out in Lanceon. The grays with the slight tint of blue just really works. I really like the colors on this one. Duneon, the Sandwalker Pokemon. Duneon uses its feelers to protect themselves from the harsh sunlight. They are seen gliding across the surface of deserts. And yeah, I basically made Sylveon into... I gave Sylveon desert clothing. with Sylveon, it had the original feelers, I think they're called. And yeah, they're the ribbon-like things on its body. So I thought, why not have them turn into a cloak? Protect itself from the sun. That's what people do in arid areas. And why not have them be able to glide across the sand? It works. But yeah. And finally, Eeveelutions, the multi-winged Pokemon. Eeveelutions love to glide through the air. They usually fly alone, but are very social and playful. And yeah, this is the original one. Yeah, there are a bunch of ways you could have done a flying type Eeveelution, but while looking on the Google for other people's interpretation of flying type Eeveelutions, having the wings on the butt, I don't know, just kind of, it looks cool. And yeah, I really like how this one came out though. It's simple, clean, and yeah, I would use this one on my team. And yeah, that was all the evolutions and how I might evolve them, except Waspion. But we'll come back to that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was worth the wait. I'll try not to have something like this happen again. No promises though, because if stuff like this happens again, I can't really help that. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video though. And if you did, do the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Other than that, I got nothing else to say. Watch my other shit. Leave a like, share with your friends. And that's about it from me. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.